Hello, hello. Today is Monday, October 4th. Here we are, the 10th month of the year, first week of the 10th month of the year. Um, so this past weekend, not a whole lot of eventful things. I mean, besides my Cowboys winning. Um, but Sunday, I had a really good time at church, and one of the things stuck with me from the father from the homily from the father, and that was he was talking about the gospel. The gospel is not always convenient, how God has standards for us, and what exactly does that mean when it's not always convenient? One of the things we're doing is we're taught us to love thy neighbor, and the father brought up a an event when he was going through his becoming his priesthood. Um, this was around September 11th, 2000, 2001, when we had 9/11, and it teaches, the gospel teaches us to love thy neighbor, even though we all can relate to you know do we really want to love our neighbor even in that circumstance? Well, God has standards for us. And even though it may not always be convenient, the gospel may not always be convenient, we still need to live up to those standards. Again, it's not something that's easy to do, but we know it's there. And if we get off track, we need to just get back on track and live up to the standards, or try to live up to the standards that God has for us and the gospel has for us. Because again, doing the right thing is not always convenient, but we do know what the right thing is. So I'm going to leave with today's quote. However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Again, however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Until next week, let's have a great week. Let's remember that the gospel may not always be convenient, but it is always there, and it is always the gospel, and that's our blueprint. Have a great week.